Hey guys, here's your Bible story. On Monday, our church hosted a mobile food pantry. And so we had 20 volunteers come out in the snow and help pass out food from harvesters to different people that drove through with it, to anybody who needed it. And it made me think of this story in the Bible, and it's from our Spark Story Bible. Too many S's. And it's about Ruth and Boaz. And we've talked about this before in Sunday school. And Ruth gleans. And so we'll talk about what gleaning means in a second. Ruth and Boaz. Ruth and Naomi were very, very poor. They didn't have any money to buy food to eat. Ruth said to Naomi, "I'm going to the field nearby to pick up some of the leftover grain so we can make some bread to eat. Hopefully, I'll meet someone who can help us." In the field, Ruth walked behind the people who were harvesting the grain and picked up the leftovers for herself and Naomi. That's the gleaning. In the evenings, she would grind the grain into flour and use it to make bread so they could eat. Ruth was a very hard worker. Ruth didn't know it, but she picked a field that belonged to a very rich man named Boaz. Boaz was one of Naomi's relatives. When Boaz saw Ruth, he said, "Who is that young woman picking up the leftovers?" The servant who was in charge of all of the workers in the field said, "Oh, her? She isn't from here. She came with Naomi and she asked if she could have some of the leftovers. She is a hard worker." When Boaz met Ruth, he told her she could stay in his field and work with the other women. "If you get tired or thirsty," he said, "please stop and rest and have a drink of water." Ruth was very grateful. "Why are you being so nice to me?" she asked shyly. Boaz said, "I've heard how hard you work and how kind you've been to Naomi, and I think God must be very proud of you, and I would like to help you." Boaz told his workers to be very kind to Ruth and let her take all of the grain she wanted for herself and Naomi. So there is Ruth and Boaz. So gleaning is when in Bible times, they would go and they would pick up all the little leftover pieces after the wheat had been harvested. And they would let people do this that needed food without having to worry about paying for it. And actually, you can sign up to glean here in Kansas City. There is an organization that I volunteered for once, and I think would be fun for your family to do, but you can go and you can glean fruits and vegetables. We worked at an apple tree farm and picked up the apples that had fallen off the trees. And there's still fruit that they can use and give it to people who maybe can't afford it. So maybe look that up to give it a try. Also, try picking up all day long. Your back would be so sore. So those people work so hard. And then it's kind of a cool experience. So I hope you're having a good week, and we will see you soon. Also, our church is doing our Thanksgiving baskets. And so we're doing a collection for food to give to people who need it. So that's kind of a cool way to help too. So I challenge you this week to come up with a way to help someone. Have a good day, guys. Bye.